Everybody, Britical Saiyans here. I'm Matt,
And I'm Jonah.
and today we have the secret rare reveals.
Yeah,
I'm not
boy.
sure how long they've actually been revealed, but we're covering them now. So,
They've only just come out as far as we're concerned.
I don't know. Sometime last week, wasn't it? I don't know.
Today.
Anyway, so first up, we got Sin Shenron, corrupted by the darkness. He's gone all Xeno. So it's 8 cost, 40k. Is the 40k power I think is pretty much a given for secret rares right now, unless it says Victory Strike on it, right?
I think for like the high cost ones, it's usually 40k.
Yeah. And then of course secret rare, so it's ultimate. It's blocker. It's got 2 permanents. This card is also treated as black in all areas. For Xeno, obviously, because it's a Xeno card, isn't it? But if you're using the Terror Leader, it shouldn't really matter. I don't know. I don't know why they'd want it as black in all areas as well.
So that you can run it in mono black, I guess, but then it's not mono.
Yeah, there's probably some other reasoning we're missing. I don't know. Anyway, the other permanent is if this card would be removed from the battle area or removed from the game's head. That seems to be happening a bit now, doesn't it? Because
I think they're doing like. I think it very much depends on the effect of the card, because like this one has like a good active main, so they don't want it to just kind of be like, oh, you killed it, I'll bring it back with my like Sin Shenron skill. So I think it's very much a case of
God,
like,
if
you
I
have to
could
be careful.
bring that back with a Sin Shenron leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be fun.
I mean, it could just go straight to drop, but not like dying and then going into play.
Right, so it's got auto where you pay 1. At the end of a battle in which this card is using a combo from your hand, play this card from your drop area. If you do, choose a number of your opponent's leader cards, battle cards, and user cards equal to or less than their current energy, ignoring barrier and switch into rest mode. Okay, that's really good. So
it costs 2 to play.
Costs 2 to play.
Could you pay 1 for the combo?
Yeah.
Then you pay 1.
Pay 1 to bring it out. So turn 2 you could bring it out if you wanted to.
Please no.
If you really wanted to. And then it's got activate main. Pay 4. This card gains double strike and dual attack. I really want this for Sin Shenron.
Yeah.
On to the next one. My God, that looks really nice. I wonder.
That does look.
I want to see this one really up close. It probably looks even nicer up close.
So we've got SS3 Gohanks Interdimensional Warrior. It's a 4 cost unison with 25k power. It's got dual attack and blocker, which is a really nice combo.
Oh right, okay. So unisons are the exception to the 40k power.
Well,
but like you said, it's probably depending on cost. Yeah, I know. 40k unison.
40k on the unison, just like, oh, you want to take my markers?
Yeah, you're never getting rid of that. And this is a red one. It's a red secret. Yay!
Yeah. So when it's played, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and they get minus 25k power for the turn.
Yay.
+1 auto, when your opponent attacks with a battle card, you may choose it and it gets minus 25k power for the turn.
But it's a good thing it says battle card, because otherwise if it said battle card and unison, it's going to be like, well, I'm just going to get rid of the unison, but obviously you'll only remove a marker if it's got too many markers.
Yeah, but I think it does have to be the first thing.
That swings. Well, yeah, it will be, because it's auto, isn't it? It's +1 auto. The first thing your opponent swings with basically dies.
Yeah. And then we've got -4 active main, This
That
card
went down the
gets
wrong way.
15 power. What?
Cappuccino went down the wrong way.
Oh. I thought you said I read that the wrong way. I was like, no, I'm reading off your screen, Matt. Yeah. This card gains 15k power and triple strike for the turn, and the end of your turn switches card to active mode.
Because it has blocker.
So it does become 40k.
Only when it swings, though, with that effect.
Yeah, it gains triple strike as well, so I think that's fine.
Really good unison.
Yeah.
Oh god, this one's wordy. So this was the first one that got revealed back when they first announced the set on that event stream, wasn't it?
That was great. They're just like, here's the secret straight away, we don't care.
Right, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the first part of her name.
Rebellu?
Is it Rebellu? I don't know. Demigris secretary. So I'm presuming she's from the Heroes. I really need to finish watching that, or at least catch up anyway. Anyway,
that went all over the place. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many seasons it is now.
I don't think it knows how many seasons it is.
So 8 cast, 40k power. Secret, so it's obviously ultimate. Double strike, Dark Overrealm for 8 and paying 2. Remind me what Dark Overrealm was again?
So Dark Overrealm is based on how many black cards you have in your drop.
Okay.
But then the card stays in play.
I thought that was Wormhole.
I think
Wormhole
lets you do it twice in a turn.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so Dark Overrealm keeps them in play. Okay.
Yeah, but it's based on how many black cards you have in your drop zone.
Yeah, in this case 8.
Yeah.
And then it's got permanent if it be removed from. Yeah, it's basically removed from the game instead if it dies.
Yeah.
And then it's got 2 autos. First one is if you have 4 more energy when this card is played using Overrealm, play up to 2 battle cards with different card names with energy cost of 6 or less, and the Overrealm skill from your warp. That is really good.
Yeah.
But then auto, choose 1 card in your battle area with the Overrealm skill and place it in the owner's drop area. When one of your opponent cards attacks, negate the attack.
That's really good as well.
Yeah. That's interesting because yes, it brings 2 out, but they don't disappear. But then choose one of your battle cards with Overrealm skill. There isn't really going to be any in play during your opponent's turn other than the 2 that you bring out with the first skill, right?
Well, it depends, because like if you play something out that has Overrealm, or you play something and it gets like counterplayed so its skills are negated, then that would still count. So like anything that just has Overrealm in its text could use.
Yeah, but what the Overrealm will disappear at the end of your turn, won't it? So
No, the ability will still be on the card. The card disappears if you've played it through Overrealm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so if you have this out and you play something using Overrealm and it stays on the board with the Overrealm ability, it will then go at the end of the turn, which then means you won't get the second auto other than with the 2 cards that you bring out with the first auto.
Yeah, but then that still gives you 2 targets.
True, yeah.
Because you could pick something that has an auto of when it goes into the drop area, which normally wouldn't matter, but because of her you could activate it.
Yeah.
Plus it just gives you fuel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go then. So those are the 3 secret rares from this set. Do you know which one do you want most? I'm going to assume it's going to be the Gohanks.
Yeah, it's the Go Hanks. Could you imagine that in Baby? Ooh, mama.
Wait, okay, the red baby from back in set 3?
3.
I had to really think about that one then. Because obviously you made Blue Baby as well, haven't you?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh. Oof.
So, my biased opinion is going towards the Sin Shenron because come on, you know how much I love my Shadow Dragon deck.
Yeah. I mean, that is a really good card, though.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, definitely.
Like, it just works so well. I mean, the thing is that it's not limited in what decks it can be played. So, like, you could play it in a blue deck if you really wanted. Just because you have to pay 2, it doesn't have to be specified colours you pay for the cost.
Yeah, this is a yeah, maybe yellow, but it is a generic one can be used because you just pay 2 for the combo and the combo cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the auto and the combo cost, don't you? So yeah, you could, and then you just basically just have
A 40k beat stick.
So yeah, it's a yellow but very generic. It's just having black and yellow for meeting those requirements.
Like, I would say the Shin is probably the best one from the set because of how universal it is compared to the other two. Like, the Rabula is really good, or Rebelu is really good, but like it is very limited. You have to play it in an overrun deck. There's no other way around it.
Yeah. But would you use this one or the old Demigra Secret?
Personally, I would probably run the old Demigra Secret just because of how hard hitting it is. Like, she's good because she has the offense and defense element, but the Demigra just rips your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
So
and ripping hands always better.
Yeah, especially if you've been able to chip away the hand, you can then just be like, oh, let me pick 4 cards from your hand and use them.
Yeah, I mean, getting 2, 3 blockers essentially is good. Well, negates even. Yeah, negates.
Plus, the Demigra doesn't disappear when it's leaves. You can bring it back somehow. Just saying.
With this, I didn't realise you could bring, you know, those the Demigras that are like, is it 4-cost Demigras, the ones that hurt your opponent's hand where they just swing?
Yeah.
You could just bring both of those out because there's 2 different versions, isn't there? So you obviously it says different names.
Yeah.
There is actually 2 different versions you could bring out, and then of course they'll stick around so they can hurt your opponent's hand every turn as opposed to disappearing.
Yeah, I really like those Demigras. It's so nice, but I just couldn't be arsed with the deck. I wasn't playing it.
Yeah, I know, that's fair enough. Maybe if they bring out a new Demigra leader, you might revisit the deck.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a possibility, isn't it? Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments below about each of the secret rares. Which one's your favourite? Which one you're actually really going to go for as a hunt, if you can.
Yes.
And we will see you next time. So, bye-bye.
Bye.